Hello, Sam-ariffic science fans! So, over a year ago, I made this video about the science of heat. I was rewatching it recently and noticed it had 14 comments, which for me is a lot more than usual. So I decided to go through them all and make sure I'd seen every one. Turns out I had. But I'd completely forgotten about this one. It was from my Aunt Candice, the artist of Samuel herself, asking me to make a video about the layers of the Earth and continental shifts. I'm always asking for video ideas, so realizing that I'd had one sitting there for over a year was kinda embarrassing, especially from Aunt Candice of all people. But better late than never, right? Sam-ariffic science fans, get ready, because today we're gonna unfold the world of continents. Let's begin with the layers of the Earth. First up is the top layer, the crust. It's made of different solid rocks and minerals. However, nearly 3/4 of it are covered in water. Its thickness varies depending on where you are in the world. Sometimes, in places like the ocean floor, especially mid-ocean ridges, it may only be up to 7 kilometers deep. However, in other places, such as beneath the Himalayan mountains, it can be up to 75 kilometers deep. However, the Earth's crust is the thinnest layer of the planet. Now, while we're talking about this particular layer of the Earth, we need to mention the continental shifts. That's the other part of this video. You see, the crust is made up of tectonic plates, and they can all move around freely, floating on top of the mantle. They move at about the same speed as your fingernails go. Since Aunt Candice left this comment, North America has moved a centimeter and a half southwest. Continental shifts can be what make mountains or canyons too. While there are other ways to get mountains and canyons, one way involves the tectonic plates. If two plates crash together, they basically begin to fuse together and the extra rocks and minerals pile up, eventually making a mountain. Canyons can be made by two tectonic plates splitting apart, and there's the space left between them. So, now that we've talked about the crust and continental shifts, it's time to go deeper into the Earth. The mantle is next, right below the crust, and it's made of rocks that are partially melted. It's kind of like syrup. The most interesting part about the mantle, however, is its use of convection. As you may already know, at the center of the Earth is the core, which is the final layer. The core is thousands of degrees Celsius and it melts rock. It's completely liquid. It's what melts the rocks into magma, which eventually may come to the surface as lava via a volcano. The core is what melts the rocks in the mantle, leading to a process called convection. You see, when something is warm, it's less dense. When rocks get warmer, it's because it's closer to the core, and it ends up rising further from the core to the upper mantle where it cools and gets more dense, causing it to sink back to near the core. This is the same process as lava lamps use, with heated light bulbs at the bottom melting the wax, causing it to rise and cool. So there, Aunt Candice. It may have taken me a year to do it, but I finally made an episode about continental shifts and the layers of the Earth. I hope you enjoyed, and everyone else, and thank you for watching. If anyone else has video requests, drop them in the comments below, and they hopefully will get made faster than this video did.